It's been going great. We have a really good crew this year.
Highlights?
Well, for me, we had about 45 people go to the Alpine yesterday, and everyone had a great time. We went to both mountains, and the wildflowers are out, and so because the wildflowers are out, then the butterflies are out, and the moss people were happy, and the fungus people were happy, and the lichen people were happy, and so everyone came down in a really good mood. When I look at the little kids at the beach, it's basically a bunch of little kids that grew up and kept the love for running around and looking at stuff, and the slimier the better. And like we have people who are as thrilled about seeing a new mosquito species as they are about a beautiful wildflower. And the main thing is that there's a scientist's sense of humor that is really fun. Like everyone is obviously they're expert in their field, but they just have a great time doing it, and they have a good time joshing each other, and it's just really fun.
What's the importance of BioBlitz? Why do this?
I think to make children and people aware of the enormous wealth of natural life that's in Whistler. You know, there's one side of Whistler that people think is just about riding bikes and skiing, and then on the other side there's an absolute treasure trove of animals and little critters around that people are unaware of. And I think if we explore it and show children, they really become citizen scientists, and that's really what we want.
The really fat one is pregnant. Yeah. The one that's got a red throat? Is that a male? That's like a male. Seth studies sticklebacks and stuff like that.
I do.
And why don't you tell us about how they make nests, maybe?
Nest is probably somewhere right in this area, and so it was defending its nest and went in the trap. But what usually happens is they make a little nest. It's like a little swim-through tunnel. And they sit outside with their nice red throats, and they do these fancy zigzag maneuvers to get the females to come over. And the females lay their eggs in the nest, and the males take care of the babies until they're big enough to go away, and they try to get more eggs in their nest.
We believe that the more people understand how much diversity of life there is, then the more people will take care of it. So we can't just take care of the bears and the deer and think that we've got a healthy environment, because the bears and deer eat things, and they rely on other things that may eat them, and the whole web of life is what we're looking at, and this year's theme of spiders fits into that quite well.
What's been the highlight of BioBlitz this season?
Oh, just showing kids bugs and fish and stuff like that. It's fun to get them excited about the biology and just how neat bugs are.
What have you been doing over the last 24-ish hours?
I've been taking the scientists around. So we did the Whistler golf course yesterday, and this morning we did Nicholas North. I went out early to have a look at the birds around here. You've got incredible abundance of belted kingfishers. So we've got 4 babies that I've counted with 2 adults. On this lake, I haven't seen it this morning, but we've got the green heron, which is really rare. There's an otter here with 2 babies. There's beaver, spotted sandpiper, which we also saw down at the spit. So yeah, it's been pretty good. We went up into the Alpine. It's very dry. Found some interesting spiders up there. Lots of bees, like an abundance of varieties of bees, because the wildflowers are so spectacular. So that's what I've been doing.
Having the spider theme was another way of saying, hey, it's not just about things that have fur and backbones and have big eyes. The spiders do have big eyes, but they have 8 of them. So it's just trying to introduce people to thinking more about, instead of ick, I just noticed that spider is different from that spider, is different from that spider.
The caliber of scientists that comes here is unique in that they share their resources and they share their knowledge with the children. A lot of them are very child-friendly, if I can say that. They really are happy to see the kids, and they'll explain, and they'll be very excited, and even adults get excited just watching the scientists, catching a grasshopper or a dragonfly and all screaming with joy, and they've caught something. It's like having a bunch of kids here. Also, the kind of biology that they learn here is so hands-on that I think if they've had this kind of experience, they go away and they're never the same again. They've really explored it and experienced another side of Whistler.
What's that?
Yeah.